When people see it, the first image they see is somebody in a suit with markers all over it, and there's a little boom, almost looks like a boom mic, but it's a camera, right? So we're capturing 100% of the facial performance with high definition video, and we're capturing the body performance. You put that together, that's enough data to perfectly, 100% accurately reproduce that actor's work in a character, but it works in a realm that previously would have been makeup, right? So you can glue bits of rubber onto somebody, give them big ears, all that sort of thing. What you can't do is give them bigger eyes. And I think our secret weapon with these Na'vi characters is the size of their eyes and the expressiveness of their face. So we're actually taking what the actors did and not embellishing it in any way, just kind of purely putting it into that character, but it comes out even more emotive, and powerful because we're just drawn into those eyes and that sense that these are real people, So you couldn't do it with animation, It's not a voice part. They're not just standing there for a couple of days reading the script or acting the script. We're working for months and months and months, 18 months in total, where we're just focusing on character and performance all day, every day. And that's such a gift to me as the writer, right, who's now directing just performance. So you normally think of a director, action, and there's a bunch of lights and a bunch of people doing stuff and the camera's moving and all that. We take all that away and we just focus on that. It's a very intimate creative space. It's not only intimate, it's infinite because we can do anything, people should ask themselves why somebody who's previously had 30 years as a live action filmmaker would be attracted to this. It's not about some sort of diabolical control where you can manipulate the image downstream. It's actually almost the opposite. I'm a writer-director, so I create this stuff on the page, and then I want to see life breathed into these characters by the actors, and to me that's the magic. Everybody talks about the technology as the magic. For me, the technology I'm most interested in is called acting. I work very, very closely with my cast, and I'm working with people I've worked with for years now. Sigourney, we go back to '85, and aside from being pals, we love to challenge each other. It's not adversarial at all, but it's like, okay, Sig, I want you to play a 15-year-old. She's like, oh, that sounds like fun. I'm so proud of Oona Chaplin's performance and the character that she's created. So she's co-created a character with us. We showed her the artwork of what Varong was going to look like, covered in ash, striking graphic makeup in red and black. She'd never done anything like this before, and man, she created such an amazingly detailed and precise performance. Total command of language, of body, of posture. She created her own kind of serpentine flow of movement. Neytiri, what Zoe Saldaña created, is unique to that character, but Varong takes that, into a completely separate realm. She's this dark sorceress that's taken the kind of the plant medicine and all the good kind of shamanic practice of the Na'vi and turned it into a dark art. And her command of the element of fire, which is really her command of fear. And so the Munkwan are kind of dedicated to not only subjugating and conquering and taking from other Na'vi clans, but they do it through fear. When they chase you through the forest, my metaphor was a pack of coyotes when they're hunting. The way they do it is through intimidating and confusing the prey, so they move fast and they leave a clear trail. So when they're pursuing the kids through the forest, they're terrifying, and that's by design.